Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy, Wolfrock, and I talk all things hockey. So this video, I'm going to be going over my predictions for the NHL playoffs after week 1 of the NHL season. So, obviously, week 1 just passed. There was a couple games. Obviously, it wasn't like a full week, but it's Monday now. So, obviously, it's a week technically. It's a new week. So, I'm going to say that's the first week. So, obviously, there's a couple games. Most teams have played around 3 to 4 games, if that. So, I'm going to be going over and seeing who I think will be making the playoffs after this first week. I'm not going to be going over the points that is in the standings right now. I'm just going over what I've seen and I think will happen. So before we get into the video, guys, if you guys do enjoy it all, you can drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1K, and you can join the Wild family. We much appreciate it. Let's get straight into this. Okay, we're going to go over the divisions real quick. So obviously, Washington is in first in the East. Philly's behind them. New Jersey is in third, and the Bruins are in fourth. So that's the playoff picture for the East. Let's go to the Central. It's going to be Tampa Bay, Nashville, Florida, and the Carolina Hurricanes. Let's go to the West. We have the Knights, the Wild, the Coyotes, and the Avalanche. And last, the North Division, the Canadian Division, is going to be the Maple Leafs, the Canadiens, the Flames, and the Jets. So that's the playoff picture right now. I'm going to be going over and see who my prediction is for the end of the season playoffs. Okay, so I'm going to be telling you my top 4 teams in each division, in my opinion, for the playoffs. So we're going to start in the North Canadian Division, and we're going to see the top 4 in my opinion. So it shows them the Maple Leafs, the Flames, the Canadiens, and the Jets. So I'm going to say the first seed, the winner of the division, is going to be the Toronto Maple Leafs. Obviously, every week these are going to change. I'm going to be making this video every single week and see how the teams play during that week and see if it changes my mind on if they're going to make it to the playoffs or not. So obviously, it's going to be subject to change. There's going to be like power rankings for each division for the playoffs. So that's my opinion. It's going to happen every week, so make sure to put the notifications on so you don't miss these videos. But yeah, guys, I think Maple Leafs will be number 1. And number 2 in that division is going to be Calgary Flames. This team is very good, very underrated. Their goalies are very good with Markstrom and net. Defense got better with Tanev. They got a good young forwards with Kachuk and Goudreau is still there. Monahan is still there. They're very good, and just like Toronto, they're very good, and they're gonna be top. They're gonna be top 3. They're gonna be top 4 in the North Division and make the playoffs. The third seed, in my opinion, is going to be the Montreal Canadiens. I think they've been very good at the start of the season. Obviously, they are 1 win and 1 overtime loss. So they lost to the Canadiens, and they just smacked the Oilers. So obviously, they're very good. I like their depth. I like their goalies. Their goalie situation is unreal. Their forwards are playing very good with Anderson. Defense might be their one downfall, but their offense is doing good, and their price is staying solid. So I think they're top 3. And my 4th pick is going to be the Edmonton Oilers. Yes, they've been playing horrendous. Their only win is when McDavid popped off and absolutely just had a hat trick and just was insane. The best player in the world. And I just feel like their depth on their team is absolutely terrible. Their defense does not look very good. Their goalies are terrible, but their offense are good at times. They're not good depth, but the top 6 is elite. And top 4 on defense are pretty damn good, but it's just a depth for me on them. So I'm going to say they're 4th seed, and if not, I think Vancouver can slide in. Let's go to the West Division here now. Right now, it's Vegas, Minnesota, Arizona Coyotes, and then the Colorado Avalanche. That's the top 4 right now. I think a couple teams will stay in, a couple teams will fall off. I'm going to say the Vegas Golden Knights are going to be 100% the top seed. It's either them or Colorado, in my opinion, but I think Knights have what it takes, and they're playing very good right now. So I think Knights will take the first seed in that one, because just look at their team. Their offense is rolling. Their defense is, it's okay. Obviously, Pietrangelo is a big help. He hasn't been playing the greatest. Goalies have been very good with Fleury and Lehner. I just think they're the team to beat in the West. Second team is going to be the Colorado Avalanche. This team, obviously very good. They haven't been playing the best. They won 8-0, but the game before they lost, what, 5-0? Something like that. Very inconsistent, but it's the beginning of the season, so who knows? So I'm going to say they're going to be good. Obviously, we know they're good. They're the front leaders to win the Stanley Cup. They're supposed to win the Cup this year. They're very good. I think they're going to be 2nd seed behind the Knights. Their offense is insane. Defense is insane. Goalies a little at times, but I think they could be big things. Third seed is going to be the St. Louis Blues. This team is very good. As you saw, they beat the Avalanche. So you know they're good right there. Obviously, they lost 8-0 the game after that, but they're good. You know they can be good. They're good in the playoffs. I think they're a very good team. They're going to be top 3 and see who will be the 4th. The 4th team in the division is going to be very tough because their teams aren't really great after these top 3. It's Arizona, Minnesota, Sharks, Kings, Ducks. Not very good teams at all. The best team in that one is probably Arizona. Right now, Minnesota's in the lead, but they just played the Kings and they won both in overtime. But I'm going to say Arizona wins that one. They're going to be 4th seed. It's not a hard division in my opinion. Let's go to the Central Division. Right now, it's the Tampa Bay Lightning, the Nashville Predators, the Florida Panthers, and the Carolina Hurricanes. It's a pretty good division. The top 4 or 5 are okay. The top 2 or 3 are insane. Then it drops off just like the West. But the first in the division is quite obvious, and it is the Tampa Bay Lightning. So that's pretty easy. Stanley Cup champions. They're looking good. Easy division. They should not lose more than 15, 20 games this year. They probably will not lose more than 20 this year. They're very good. Offense is rolling. Defense is rolling. Goalie is rolling. Obviously, once they get Kucherov back, it's going to be even better. So that's even scarier. Second in that division, right now, they're not currently in the playoffs, but it's a couple games, is the Carolina Hurricanes. They're nasty. Insane depth on the back end. Their forwards have even more depth. Svechnikov is going to keep popping off. Aho is going to keep popping off. Teravainen is going to keep popping off. The team is very good. Very good depth on the back end. And goalie is a one bad situation with Mrazek. I don't know if I trust him. I don't think he can make a deep playoff run, but they're good in the regular season, and they're going to be in the playoffs. The 3rd team in this division is going to be the Nashville Predators. This team they've looked good. They just beat the Blue Jackets twice. Obviously, it's the Blue Jackets, so you really can't base them if they're going to be in the good of the playoffs or whatever. It's the first 2 games, but they look good. I think they're going to make playoffs. They're going to be 3rd seed. They have a lot of good players up front. Duchesne, Forsberg, Granlund. They just picked up Holland. They have a lot of good players. But their defense is still pretty good. You got Yossi, you got Ellis, you got good players. It's just your goalie, Vince Saros. I don't know how good he's going to be in the playoffs, if he can even make playoffs. I think they're going to be a good team, though. And right now, they're my 3rd seed. 4th seed is going to be kind of tough to analyze because the Stars haven't played yet. Blue Jackets are good, and they played a very good Predators team. And the Panthers are good. So it's going to be a tough one here. But right now, obviously, I can't base anything off Dallas. So I do think Dallas has a chance to make playoffs. But I'm going to say right now, it is going to be the Columbus Blue Jackets. It's hard to say no because they've lost the last 2, and they just beat the Red Wings today. But I think they're going to be good. I know Panthers are going to be good. And I expect Bobrovsky to be pretty damn good this year. But I'm just going to say Blue Jackets. I think they have what it takes to be insane. They have a good roster. They just added Max Domi. They have a good goalie in Korpisalo and Merzlikins. I think they'll make it far. They have a really good coach. I think they'll make it 4th seed in the Central. And then last but not least is the Eastern Conference. This is the best division. This is really hard. There's so many, almost every single team in this division is very good. At least top 6 are very good. I know there's bottom 2 teams with Buffalo and the Devils, but hey, you just saw the Devils beat the Bruins, so anyone can beat anyone. The top 4 right now is the Washington Capitals, the Philadelphia Flyers, Devils, and the Bruins. So a couple of those teams will be in the top 4. I'm going to say first place is going to be the Bruins. Bruins are very good. They're good, but they're not that good. I don't think they're going to be making... I don't think they'll win the Stanley Cup this year. Their defense is definitely taking a hit when Krug left. They're just not as deep, but I still think they're really good. Rask is really good. Once they get Pasternak back, it'll be good. Marchand, Bergeron, they still have the top players. They're going to be good. Once Pasternak comes back, hopefully, not hopefully, because I don't want them to win, but they're going to be good. Second team is going to be the Philadelphia Flyers. They're absolutely insane. They play the Penguins and absolutely smacked them both times. I don't see a team beating them, to be honest. I honestly might have them in first next week or in the coming weeks. Flyers are very good. They're super deep with Voracek, Giroux, Konechny's been doing very good. Farabee, the young guy, very good. They're so deep. Carter Hart, absolutely elite. It's just tough to beat the Flyers. The 3rd seed is going to be the Washington Capitals. This team is good. Obviously, they just lost the Penguins and they just beat the Sabres twice, but they're a good team. They're going to be competitive almost every year with Ovechkin, so really can't complain about that, but they're good. And the 4th seed, this is very tough because I like the Penguins, obviously, that's my team. I like the Islanders, they've been looking good. The Rangers have been looking good. That's really who it comes down to, the Islanders, Penguins, and the Rangers. I don't think the Rangers will do it, so it's between the Islanders and the Penguins. Islanders have been looking good, but I'm going to say Penguins. They have such a big ceiling. They have such good players. If they play the right way, I don't see it, like, they can win the Stanley Cup. But that's if they play that way. And then when they play the Flyers, they really did not play that good. They looked good at times, and they looked like a really, really, really good team when they did. But then they look bad. Like, they very inconsistent. If they get the consistency, I can see them winning the Stanley Cup, if I'm being honest. But that is my playoff predictions, guys. If you guys did enjoy it all, if you drop a like, make sure to comment down below who you think will make playoffs as of now, what team isn't looking good, what team has not been looking good. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys did enjoy it all, you can drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1K, and I'll see you guys in my next little video. See ya.